Hello everybody, this is Walrus McFish Sr. and we are back with some more Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup, upgraded, enhanced, and progressed to version 0.15.1 apparently even. And yeah, it's a really exciting, whole new version of Crawl to try. Excited to jump in and take a look. In the interest of full disclosure, I did play one game before. I tried to record yesterday, and you can see I had a character named Lillian Doombringer. So if we look at our highest scores, yes, she scored an impressive 6 points after meeting an untimely end with a kobold with a whip of draining. So I'm not sure exactly what I could have done about that. I was trying to be a high elf hunter, maybe use bows, but I tried shooting arrows at this kobold. I really thought I did as best I could, and I just died. So sometimes this game is like that, or possibly I'm just really bad, because I know there are people who are capable of getting streaks of dozens of games at a time. So anyway, that encouraged me to maybe let's try somebody else other than a high elf. Maybe that was the game's way of telling me that that's a bit too generic. We definitely do want to have a good .15 character to show off some of the aspects of .15, or try them, because I haven't even seen them. So, the reason I wanted to go for a high elf was because, well, they're good with the bow, so we could test out the ranged aspect. Their strength is not spectacular, so we could, possibly, take advantage of the fact that we can carry around infinite arrows. But let's go with a little bit something else. We might record a few Kozlal characters. That's the other thing. Of course, we want to worship Kozlal, who's the new god. So I think we'll try out another character I was thinking about, which is a troll. We'll go for a troll hunter. I want to win a hunter. I haven't won a hunter yet. That's the only one of these warrior classes that I haven't actually won yet. So we'll go for a troll hunter of Kozlal, and naturally we'll go with the large rocks. So that's the plan, we can carry around infinite large rocks, which will be very freeing to the troll hunter lifestyle. And then we'll worship Kozlal, and I think a troll might benefit from that, because we're not going to be very stealthy anyway. We are the type who will appreciate the defenses, will appreciate the fact that all the enemies come running to us so we can melee them down, and we'll just have elemental destruction abounding. We won't be particularly good at magic, so maybe we can work off our invocations a bit, and use our rocks, use our Kozlal abilities, and have a grand old time. And hopefully have a little bit more survivability than poor old Lillian Doombringer there. So, I still want to do a female name, because, it's a nice, appropriate to have a little gender equality here. And I think it's also kind of funny when trolls have female names. So let's go with a nice feminine name here, like Sharon. Sharon the Troll. Makes sense to me. No offense intended if your name is Sharon, or if you know someone named Sharon. It's not an insult at all. It's supposed to be a compliment, really. I think trolls are a really spectacular race. I can't believe I haven't won with a troll yet. So hopefully we can rectify that. And, I'm just saying that you're a strong, independent woman, Sharon, carrying around large rocks, don't even care. So enough about that. Let's get started, and hopefully not die in the first 3 seconds, right? That'd be spectacular. So take a look at the skills. We have fighting. We should definitely... We're going to focus on our unarmed combat. We'll use unarmed combat, because then we also definitely don't want to use a shield. Because, well, if we're going to use unarmed combat, we don't want to, and also because Kozlal provides us with some intrinsic shielding. So we don't need... Yeah, we'll focus on our unarmed. We'll leave throwing on for a second until it gets up to 5 maybe or so. Dodging can stay on. Fighting can maybe stay on. Stealth is definitely going off. Let's turn fighting off in the interest of getting my unarmed up a bit. In fact, yeah, we can turn off throwing too. That's already high enough. Dodging should get up a little bit too. So let's just let's do it like this. Okay, just making sure it's recording. Seems to be. Let's get underway. An electric eagle. Okay, that terrified me for a second. Seeing that red font right there. I'm on high alert after the end of last game. Maybe you know what I'm talking about. Okay, killed a bat. So yeah, I'm looking. High elf is nice, but it's just nice to be able to tab through the early game, and we shall intend to do that. Let's not get too confident, but trolls have one of the easiest early games, I'd say. Are you kidding me? Found a storm dragon armor. Okay. Well, that's amazing. We're going to put that on right away. It's going to impact our unarmed a bit, but you don't say no to a Storm Dragon armor on floor 1 with a troll character. Sharon the Chucker, you may be in luck. Okay, well that is surprising and incredible. Let's try not to botch this now. I was excited with Lillian because we found 20 arrows in the first floor. And I was like, this is substantially better, I think. Let's not hesitate to use the large rocks if we're feeling into trouble, because that is like actually good for us. But I think we're okay. The armor's not going to be that bad for us. We might want to turn our armor up a little bit. So in fact, when dodging gets up to 2, we'll turn that off and then train up our armor a little bit. Yeah, because look. Yeah, that might actually be more important now. Cool. Yeah, level 2. Great. Good for us. Large boost to HP and things like that. Inventory has become rotten, but it doesn't matter because we can eat rotting flesh, right? Of course we can. Because we're trolls, we're awesome like that. I don't think this game will have any aspirations towards extended. We'll see how it goes. I mean, I have no idea what Kozlow's power level is like, but I sort of understand that he becomes a little bit dicier in the end game because of the complete destruction of stealth. And, you know, in places like, you know, the entire end game, stealth becomes very helpful. You don't want to be fighting millions of monsters when you're in hell or the abyss. You know, we handled it with a Halo relatively well in the Shining One game, but, you know, the Shining One is specifically designed to handle the end game. So, you know, I'm not so confident that Kozlov will be as good of an option there. Also, I think that Worshipman Kozlov gives you inherent repel missiles. So possibly we will not be going for air magic this game. If anything, we'll get up a little earth magic, and that could be interesting. But we'll see about that. Here's an emerald ring. Let's put it on. Ring of ice. No. Right. Yeah. Remove that. We'll hang on to it, though, in case we find a nice cave or something. Alright, dodging's up to 2. Let's put our armor up a little bit. And in fact, let's focus that. Eat. Oh, I don't have... Oh, no. I don't have my auto chunks on. I don't have my auto eat chunk settings on. So I gotta remember that. I gotta eat chunks manually for a second. I'll turn that on. I forgot it's a new version. I gotta update my init file. But, okay, I can handle that for 1 second. I was wondering why I was getting so hungry. I thought I had plenty of chunks to eat. Ought to be able to engorge by now, but man, Storm Dragon armor. I'm very pleased about that. We also start off with throwing nets. I did not realize that. That's pretty neat. Let's not forget about that, I guess. And we will pick those up, right? Yeah. In fact, let's pick up anything. You know, I mean, not arrows or bolts, but definitely javelins or needles. I don't think stones will be necessary. But you know what? Sure, pick up stones for now. Maybe we want to do that. Or tomahawks. You know, if they're not going to weigh anything, I don't care. I mean, we've got inventory slots to spare for now. We could always work up our evocations too and go in that direction. You know, maybe carry around some evocables. Another idea I had for a character that I might do would be a Felid Artificer of Kozlal, who just really focuses entirely on invocations and evocations. Might be kind of similar to this character, considering it would also be an unarmed character. So hopefully this character does well enough that we can try a bow character or something. There have also been new types of crossbows and things added, so I'd like to have a crossbow character. Try maybe find a triple crossbow. That would be fun. Made it to level 3. Our strength is going to go up a lot. Let's put it in. Well, let's see. Wearing that armor, I mean, we do have plenty of ability to wear that armor already, considering the strength we have. Might it be better to just get 2 points of strength here, though? I think that might just be better for our armor. I mean, our dodging, we want to get up eventually, and our strength is just going to go up higher and higher. Let's put it in dexterity. Alright. Alright, yep. Done exploring, Dungeon 1. Alright, better than I did last time. A new record for point 15. Very good. I think even if I die now, I'll put this video up. Just because, well, finding that Storm Dragon armor is pretty incredible. And hopefully it won't have to be like that. Very good. Curare needles. And, yeah, that's neat. Whoa. Okay, yeah, that guy hits pretty hard. Let's throw a large rock at him. And then get him. Ijib. Alright, yeah, we can throw large rocks at him too. Yeah, pretty good. Almost dead. One more. Finish him off. Killed Ijib. Did we lose any rocks in the process? I don't know. Let's throw one at these guys. And then finish off this worm. I don't think so, right? We got all of our large rocks back. That was fine. Fine and dandy. 2 gnolls. Alright, so yeah, here I will definitely use my rocks. Back away a little bit. And then start chucking rocks. Alright, so yeah, that's cool too. If they're in a row like this, I can throw them down like that. Large rock. Okay, yeah, so I already took out 2 of them. So that makes me feel really good. Let's just see if I can take down the rest of them like this. I could use a throwing net too. But I think I'm good. Having a little bit of armor class is really nice right now. That's usually one of the troll's biggest failings, especially in the early game, is the inability to get a good AC going. Considering the armor limitations, but the fact that we just found that Storm Dragon armor, I mean, that's what you pray for as an orc. Storm Dragon is maybe not ideal. You know, I mean, maybe we would have preferred something a little bit lighter. I mean, this has encumbrance of what? 15. So, you know, it's not terrible though. You know, I mean, it's less than plate. It's right around chainmail, which is appropriate for a unarmed user, I think. So, and electrical resistance is difficult to come by. So it's kind of nice to just have that going on. Yeah, okay, but we're engorged. This is good. I'll feel a lot better when I can look over and see repel missiles as part of my active buffs. I'm so used to looking over and seeing fly and deflect missiles from my last game, so it looks wrong when I have too few things over there. Now I'll have engorged and something else, maybe. Took out the adder, no problem, didn't poison us whatsoever, and even if he did, we have regeneration, which is sort of like poison resistance of a sort. Better than poison resistance, really. Uncursed hunting sling. Is a hunting sling like a regular sling? Is that just like a normal sling? Might be worth trying out a new sling character too. Yeah, we can try to find a great sling and then do that whole business. That'd be really cool. Like, I still want to do a Formikid. That's another thing I'd like to try, a Formikid character. So maybe that's an option for that guy. I think Formikids have pretty good aptitude with crossbows too, so we might go for a Formikid crossbow user or something like that. Mixing it up. Alright. Eat some flesh. And, yeah, head downstairs, right? We're still good. Alright. Very well done so far. No real issues. Dungeon 3, as I've said in numerous playthroughs, though, is often where things get interesting. Hound was no difficulty. A robe is not something we want to consider. There's a hand crossbow, so I think the hand crossbow is like the basic starting crossbow. We could have started with that too as a hunter if we wanted to, but the rocks are just much better suited to what we're interested in. Now this is interesting. What do we got here? A Book of Burglary. If I read that, what do we have in here? Swiftness, Pass Wall, Passage of Galubria. This is interesting. This is actually an interesting book to have found. Because I was thinking about getting my Earth up. I was thinking about getting my transmutation up a little bit. If we're going to be doing unarmed, we could certainly go for something like blade hands or something. Although now wearing Storm Dragon armor, I'm not so convinced. You know, I mean, wearing the Storm Dragon armor, it's going to be even harder than normal to get our spells up. So let's not worry about that right now, because we still really need to focus on getting our core skills. But we'll think about it. We'll hang on to that, because Lee's Rapid Deconstruction is a spell we might like to learn. And a couple of those other spells look pretty neat too. You know, Earth and Transmutations are definitely two skill sets we might eventually get up, but it's not urgent. Orc Shouts, come on over here, you guys. Yep, take him out. Tap, 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 tap. Yep, I really wanted a character I could tap. I think my undoing with my last TrHu character is he got a little too melee-y. And, you know, I just fell into that habit of tapping through stuff. And TrHu don't really have the HP to back that up. So now we are a definitive tank. TrHu is about the tankiest character there is, so we will hopefully be okay. Did we miss a blowgun? No. Did we miss any armor? Nothing we can wear. Let's put on this Perdo ring. Its sustainabilities. That didn't used to identify. Oh my! So, a couple interesting things. First of all, yeah, as I said, interesting that jewelry auto-identifies now. Sustainabilities did not used to tell you that, so that's one difference I've just noticed right now. I'll probably comment on the differences between point 14 and point 15 as I notice them, such as this Ice Beast. It used to be an I, right? It used to be a capital I that was white, and it might have been the only I in the game, so now it is classified the same as like an elephant or a yak, which I guess makes some sense. I never really understood what an Ice Beast was supposed to be. I guess I imagine them, I don't know, they're like made out of ice, right? Yeah, formed of snow and crystal and ice. That's pretty cool. I guess it's unclear just from the name whether it's like an ice beast, like actually literally made out of ice, or maybe just like a yeti, you know, or a wampa that like lives in the ice. But anyway, that ice beast is looking nasty. Let's try to like back away a little bit. You're coming, right? And now we'll throw rocks at him. Got him. Okay. Strength, intelligence, or dexterity. Again, our strength is going to go up. If we ever want to have a chance at spellcasting, we might want to get our intelligence up. But it's more important to get dexterity up. And I mean, we don't want to focus on spellcasting. You know, I mean, we don't have no aspirations to cast level 6, 7, 8, 9 spells. You know, I mean, we will draw our strength from Kozlal, because that's what we want to focus on this game. But if we get a little bit of earth magic or something, that probably wouldn't be terrible. We could learn Stone Skin, maybe. That's a rune cloak. So let's go and check that out. It may very well be cursed. Oh, it's just a +2 cloak. I'm totally fine with that. More AC. So that's good. My armor is getting better. It's up to 3 now. I think we might just put both those on like that now. We'll just generically get our defenses up, and then also we'll turn on fighting pretty soon. Throwing would like to get up a little bit higher, but it's not like the end of the world. You know, I mean, our throwing seems to be pretty good already, and throwing doesn't need to be that good. Although, actually, you know, with the new throwing system, I'm not sure about that. It may be very worth our while to work up throwing in the long term, especially because our aptitude for it is not that bad. But I'd really like to focus on unarmed combat. We only have 5 rocks, so it's like those are just sort of the heavy artillery. We can't rely on that for our bread and butter. We need to work on our claws as well. So, yeah, hopefully we'll get like 100 large rocks eventually. That's the dream. Then we can just fire them off like it's nothing. But done exploring Dungeon 3. We'll keep going. Much happier about this playthrough so far. Yeah, no, I mean, I was going to record yesterday. I played that one game, and then I died on the first floor, like, within 3 seconds. After having gone through my introductory spiel and everything. And so that was just so disheartening, you know, especially after having concluded the last game before that, that I just gave up and did something else. So, I'm feeling good enough today that we're taking another stab at it. And so far we're doing better. The fact that we're troll is helping. Throwing some rocks at this guy, and then we'll just finish him off like that. Still haven't lost any rocks. I'm happy about that. Is it possible to lose rocks anymore? I think it must be, right? I mean, there's no item destruction per se, in that my scrolls and potions cannot get destroyed anymore. And, you know, I have mixed feelings about that, but... Wait a second. Phantom. That's different too, right? Yeah, phantoms used to be lowercase p. Now they're a capital W. Phantoms, yeah, they're hard to hit, but they're not actually that dangerous. I think we got that. We don't want to be in this wide open area. There could be an orc priest coming around the corner or something like that. We can definitely tab those guys. Orc wizard. Squared diamond amulet. Interesting. We got poisoned. Almost dead. Alright, but we got him. He's got a dagger of venom. That's annoying, but oh well. Oh, cool. Square diamond amulet. So the only bad amulet could be an amulet of inaccuracy, and I think that even auto-identifies now anymore, so it's not... Amulet of guardian spirit is perfect for us. Our magic is not that good right now, but it will get better as we level up, and also we'll work up our invocations as soon as we get the chance. We're in temple range now. So, as soon as we get to Kozlaw, we'll definitely put some skill into invocations. Just because that is important to me. It's important to all of us, right? You know, I want to see it. You guys want to see it. Let's see how this Kozlaw guy is. Here, this is fine. Hopefully there's no backup super orcs. Nope, just a pack of regular orcs. Sure. Butcher them all. And then eat some stuff. I really have to get my auto-eat on. We might take a break after a hour or so, just so I can, you know, take a break. And also turn on the correct auto-eat settings, because that really does make a big difference to me. Food shop, okay, that's whatever. Good to have, I guess. Worker ant is slightly challenging, but we got this, right? Kill the ant. Yeah, great, alright. Up to level 7. So we're doing okay. Yeah, hopefully we'll find the tempo in this first video anyway, so we can at least get the correct faith. You know, we can bathe in the elemental light of Kozlaw. And, yeah, set ourselves down that path. I think it'll be a good path for us. I think we're okay to tab through worker ants. They are yellow, you know, poison is a concern, but we have so much HP and so much regeneration that it really shouldn't matter too much for us. Wand of magic darts, maybe useful occasionally. I don't know if there's any more spores or funguses. I'm not sure. That might have gotten removed. Potions. We got a lot of potions. We're going to have to identify that at some point. Here comes an ogre. So we'll back off a little bit more. And then we'll throw some rocks at him. Nice. That worked. Edmund is wandering around. So, we'll throw some rocks at him. Got him. That's very good. Alright, dodging up like that. Yeah, this is pretty cool. I'm feeling good about this. Tab through a hound. We still have all of our rocks. So yeah, maybe they, I mean, I know rocks do not mulch very often, and it's not like we've been throwing them like crazy, but still, I thought we might have lost one or two by now. I mean, I don't know if... Ooh, okay, this is nasty. We gotta take him out like this. Okay, come on, get him. One last hit. Oh, hit him with magic darts. Yeah, okay. That's cool. Poison needles. Have we seen a blowgun? No. Okay, hopefully he's not part of a pack. I'd like to back around this corner. Yeah, hopefully that centaur was an isolated incident. Because that was pretty nasty, and without our repel missiles or anything, those are very dangerous foes. Ogre again, we can just throw. Great, level 8. Quaff, all this stuff. Eventually. We'll probably quaff, we'll identify some of this stuff when we get to the temple. That's a natural time to do it, I think. Okay. Interesting, a forested area over here. Is that crazy youth or something, or just... Oh, it's a fed house area. I'm okay with that. 3 fruits? That's generic. Well, okay, that's another change. They got rid of all the individual types of fruits. Aw, man. I kind of don't like that change. I liked having the apples and stuff. I mean, it's better for inventory purposes and stuff, but I always thought that was sort of a minor aspect of worshipping fed house. Like, you had to give up some of your inventory space in order to have all this variety of fruits to use for your spells. But I guess that's a minor buff to Fed House, which I'm okay with, I guess. I mean, I don't miss that much. I did like having bananas and apples and stuff just for flavor reasons. Ha 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 ha. But, you know, I mean, I guess Fed House being able to use that stuff more efficiently is fine. I never even had a good Fed House character. I had a Fed House that got a rune or two, but I've heard Fed House is one of the best gods, and I've just never really seen it. Never really seen it happen. So maybe we should get a Merfolk Fed House game or something like that going on. That could be interesting. But, of course, for now, our divine path is clear. We must worship Kozlal. We must. It is our compulsion and our destiny. From a very young age, Sharon was always interested in the teachings of Kozlal. That's the backstory. You know, always attracted to the novel. You know, Kozlal being a relatively new addition to the Pantheon. Or at least one accepted into the Ecumenical Temple. You know, I'm sure there's an extensive application process for gods trying to get into the Ecumenical Temple. You know, you have to meet certain requirements as a god. Okay, whoops, this is kind of crazy. So what do we do about this? Try to take out this Orc Priest as quickly as possible with rocks. With just tabs. Okay, let's just back off here. Yikes, this is so evil. Can't believe he backed way off there. Okay, now we got him. Good. Okay. We didn't even get smitten at all. Still got our rocks. So seriously, have they ended ammo mulching? I'm not sure. Or I could just be lucky. I thought it was something like 90-95% for large rocks. Which is, you know, I mean, it's not unfeasible that I would not have gotten any losses by now. But I would have had to have been lucky. That was Dithmenos up there. We've already had a Dithmenos playthrough, certainly. And that was a good one. That was the good one. So hoping I might have another win on this channel by now. Okay, they hit pretty hard. Let's just use our rocks. I mean, I might as well use my rocks, right? If it doesn't seem to be destroying them. I mean, let's just use our rocks liberally as possible, and then if one gets destroyed, well, then it will prove me wrong. That's science, right? What's up that up there? A smoking robe. Smoking. Worth checking out, I guess, but I find it hard to believe that it would be better than what we have. You never know, though. Let's identify it, though. Probably that one. That's teleportation. Maybe this one. Identified. The smoking robe. Yeah, it's like okay, but it's not as good as dragon armor. Okay, here's jelly. Can we throw a large rock at it? I've heard, you know, yeah. Corrosion works differently in .15 too. Oh no! We lost a large rock. So never mind, science prevails. We have learned that unfortunately the rocks can be destroyed. but we will still... Okay, let's try to get close to the centaur. Yeah, so we don't have to be super liberal with our large rock usage anymore. I mean, we'll still use them for bosses and such, but if we have other options, then we will use that instead. Getting slowed by an orc wizard is no fun, but we can take him out. Wait that out. Whoa. Hello. So those used to be Fs, right? Yeah, active ballistomyosites used to be... How do you pronounce that? Ballistomycete? Ballistomycete? Ballistomycete. I don't know. Ballisto means like ballistic, right? And mycete means something to do with fungus. Anyway, they used to be an F for fungus, and now they are P for plants. So that's a change. I feel pretty neutral about that. Might as well just attack it, right? It can't be dangerous. No. Okay, so they didn't get rid of fungi, they just changed their symbol. Okay. I feel relatively neutral about that, I'll get used to it. Wand of Flame, okay, we've got a couple wands now. We're already up to 40 out of 52 slots, so... I feel like auto-eat will help with that, because we'll just more efficiently be able to clear out our chunks without having to devote mental effort to it. Okay. Like, let's see what happens if I try to tab my way through this jelly. Okay, there's like a few of them. Let's do that. Okay. Okay. Nothing actually got corroded there. Fortunately, I'm down to 3 rocks now, so yikes. I guess I was just getting very lucky at the beginning of the game. Which is okay, I mean, that's cool, but let's hope that luck continues. I need to preserve these rocks for as long as I can. Although, you know, our unarmed skill is pretty formidable at this point as well, and, you know, we expect to find a bunch more large rocks as we go into the dungeon. Getting up to melee range with the centaur is absolutely the right move if possible, especially for us. Ivory quarterstaff. Interesting enough that I'll take a look at it. And what's that? Antique weapon shop. Sky Beasts have also gotten the wide treatment. They used to be eyes as well, so I'm kind of whatever about that. They can turn invisible. Still, right? I mean, let's throw a rock at them. And another one. Oh wait, do I have 4 rocks? Yeah, I still got 4 rocks, so never mind. Whole bunch of stuff that we don't care about. Because we got our rocks, we got our claws. It's as primitive as you get. Let's wield it, see what happens. Okay. It's not a great staff. I'm sure we have a remove curse in here, though. Yeah, that's why I was willing to risk it. All our chunks are gone. Okay, down to 6. No temple yet, so I mean, a pretty god-starved game. It's been really making me work for it. I mean, the temple range is 4 to 7, right? And dungeon 4 to dungeon 7. So this is the lowest possible we could find it, and we've only seen 1 altar, I think. So, no, we saw 2 of them. So never mind. Not outrageously unusual, but still, it's much nicer when you can get a god as early as possible. Reach level 9, which means what? Just more dexterity, I think. You know, just working on our strength and dexterity, that's appropriate for a primarily unarmed combat user such as ourselves. So perfect, we found the ecumenical temple. It's right here. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Let's go take a look inside. Hopefully we've got Kozlal in here. What's that? Kozlal, first one. Yeah, I was just wondering what color it is, and I'm like, that color doesn't look familiar for an altar. And correct I am. It's glowing with all the colors of the elements. Stormy altar. Seems to be mostly red and brown. Fierce winds, electrical discharges, puffs of fire and magma, and the occasional tremor surround this altar. To Kozlal Stormbringer. Oh, okay. Cool. So that's why Lillian Doombringer didn't work very well, because Doombringer and Stormbringer, it was sort of copying Kozlal's spiel. He didn't really appreciate it, so he had Destiny just end her and start something new. I can respect that, Kozlal. Kozlal doesn't mess around, so let us pay our due respects, kneel at his altar, and read this, because I've never seen it before. Kozlal Stormbringer is a violent god of tempests, who delights in unleashing the forces of nature against the unsuspecting. Those who invite Kozlal's gaze will find themselves in the eye of a storm of elemental destruction from which only their god can protect them. Pious worshippers of Kozlal will gain the ability to direct and control the destructive might of the storm. Very neat. Yes, I would. Hello, Kozlal. Kozlal protects me from my own clouds. What does Kozlal appreciate, again? I guess I don't know that. I'm the Trollish Mishap. That's a good name for me, I think. Grant powers, but what do you appreciate? Protected from the clouds they create, gains divine favor. So wait, at the bottom, Kozlal said when you kill things, kill the undead, kill demons, kill holy demons. So just kill stuff, basically. Alright, one of those gods. Just like stuff to die. And I'm sure we'll get neat abilities. We'll check those out later. No need to read through that necessarily. I'm just excited for the clouds, mostly. That's what I'm interested in. Okay, we got poisoned by a poison arrow. Let's just wait for him to come around the corner here, and then get him now. Yep, here comes an orcish wizard, smart enough to back in that corner. But not smart enough to survive. That's dazzling leather armor, not acceptable for us. Poison Tomahawk is kind of nice. We haven't found a blowgun, right? So yeah, at least Poison Tomahawk is kind of a nice, nice alternative to that. Cool. Yeah. Alright, come on, Kozlal. Give me some cool clouds. You know that's what we all want. Kozlal, accept our silk. Kozlal's got that stylish brown, earthy color going on. I can respect that. Black potion. Yeah, maybe we should go. Alright, we'll go and identify all of our stuff down in the Ecumenical Temple when we get the chance. Take out Blork first. Nice. 2 rocks does him in. The rocks are pretty effective. We might want to work up our throwing a little bit more when we get the chance. Oh yeah, and our invocations now. So let's just turn invocations on. Yeah, I guess that means throwing will have to wait. I don't want to particularly turn off armor or throwing now at this point. I do not want my Storm Dragon armor to be an impediment. I just want to have incredible, incredible defenses. Kozlal should help with that, I think. Yak Zombie. So are zombies now the color of the thing that they were? Or are they just yellow? They used to be brown, right? So I don't know if that yak is like... I don't know. I guess we'll have to see more zombies before we reach any conclusions. Shouldn't be an issue though, right? It's white. We can just tab our way through this. Yep. Very nice. Unarmed up to 9. That's getting better. Here's Sigmund, who is a lot less dangerous than he would have been 4 floors ago. Let's try a few rocks. Only death can liberate me. That's fair. But I could say the same to you, Mr. Sigmunds. Please die. There we go. Death. Good. A staff that we don't care about, presumably. Iridelnul. I've already won a game with Iridelnul. He's pretty cool. Some people hate on Iridelnul, but I think he's a cool guy. I really enjoy having the Army of the Undead style of play. Yep. Nice. There's Duvessa. Okay. Giant frog zombie. We'll take it. Oh! I'm surrounded by a storm. Check that out. That's pretty neat. Let's throw a couple rocks. Is he in a storm now? No. Oh well. Either way, what is that? Sparse dust. What does that even mean? Is sparse dust a good thing? Does that hurt people? And check it out, we even got a little bit of shields too. Alright, so yeah, we're not going to have a shield, but we are. Whoops. Shard of fire. Ice hits me. Double shard of ice. Let's try a rock. Yo, come on, get him. Alright. Hungry ghosts have also turned into W's from P's. Alright, I can get used to that. The ghosts have been streamlined to W's. I feel sick, but that's okay. Yep. Good. Well, this is fun. We've got clouds surrounding us. Throw a rock. Very good. Alright, yeah, I just don't want to mess with any corrosion. Even if it's temporary. I've heard that it's actually sort of worse. Like, because it's temporary, they sort of had the ability to just make it worse. I'm digging these clouds. I'm really hoping that they ramp up in intensity as we get more powerful. I expect they will. Does Kozlov not like anything? More lightning rod now. He doesn't seem to care about anything. So it's basically just like kill stuff and get my cool powers. You know, that's okay. I like that. I'm okay with that. Kind of like gods like that just, you know, don't have any real requirements or anything. They're just pretty chill. I also do kind of like when there's gods that require something of you, because that makes for some interesting gameplay. But I like that there's both options. You can have a non-intrusive god or a completely intrusive god. I guess the trade-off here is that these clouds are super loud, right? So we've basically sacrificed our stealth for the rest of the game. But we never intended to have much stealth anyway. We're troll, I mean, we're not a Spriggan or anything. Cyclops skeleton is white. Take it out, it's fine. Nice. Interesting. Whole bunch of these jokers coming around the corner. Hits me with a short bow. Alright, yeah, this is fine. Let's throw a rock at this guy. And another one. Kill that. Okay, yeah, one more there. Yeah, okay, that worked. Very good. We've also got a lot of tomahawks. We've got a lot of stuff to throw. So even if I run out of large rocks, I'm okay, right? We've got javelins, we've got large rocks, we've got stones. So we are actually pretty good to go in the ammo department. We shouldn't put undue worry about that. Giant spike club would be a possibility, but that's really more of an ogre thing, to be honest. Troll with the giant spike club is pretty neat, but you're sort of working against your aptitudes unless you use your claws. So it's a challenge. Freezing vapor. We seem to be generating more clouds. Two-headed ogre is something to be more concerned about, I think. Okay, we got that. This guy, whoops, okay. Let's use the rocks. Oh, we hit him with a net by accident. That's okay, though. It worked out. He did hit us pretty hard. Our AC is good, but not that good. Have we seen, like, a hat? No. We have a cloak that's about as good as we can expect from that. I don't know if Kozlov improves our AC, but he certainly will get our shields up. It's already at 2, which is, you know, worse than the worst buckler, but, you know, it's better than nothing. Sometimes you get shields from random stuff like the bony plate, bony arm mutation or something like that. Nice. Unarmed up to 10. I'm glad that pizza's still in the game, even though they've taken out a lot of the other food. I hope that pizza's not a casualty. I like eating my pizza. Reach level 10. So good. Excellent work. Alright, so yeah. Unarmed combat's doing well. What else do we need? We want to get our fighting up a little bit. Don't want to spread myself too thin. I could work on my throwing a little bit. Yeah, let's just sort of spread it around a little bit. Our invocations is not doing much for right now, and invocations you don't usually want to get up super high. Although, I don't know, I think I've heard that Kozlov's stuff scales relatively well with invocations, so it's not a waste to get your invocations up. Okay, cool. Awesome. Feeling good about this. Got these cool stormy clouds. It's like that one character from one of the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy sequels. It wasn't one of the good ones, I don't think. But do you remember there was that guy who was a rain god and he didn't even realize it? So basically rain clouds followed him around wherever he went. And he hated the rain, which was the irony of the thing, of course. The British hilarious irony. But it was pretty funny. Even though I think that was one of the books that itself was not very entertaining. I think that might have been one of the downer books towards the end. The first 3 Hitchhiker Guide books are worth reading. Definitely the first one. You know, and probably the first 3. After that you can probably stop. You won't miss much. That was my opinion of the series anyway. But the first one is fantastic. I'd recommend everybody read the first one. And then if you like it, read the next 2 too. Here's a wandering mushroom. I don't like that very much. Let's go to another place. Here's a sky beast coming up on us. Nice. Mangled the frog. These clouds are appearing with seemingly more frequency. Yeah, we're up to 2 stars of piety now. Did we gain any abilities that we missed? I mean, yeah, I think that the clouds will just increase, but what else can we do? We can call upon nature to destroy my foes in the form of upheaval. Alright, well, we'll have to try that at some point. Let's actually read the description of that. Call on the forces of nature to blast a small area with magma, ice, wind, or rubble. Okay. Well, we'll definitely use that at some point if it seems like we need a good area of attack. Here comes a yak. An area of a yak. We could try it right now. Oh, I see, so it does that. I failed to use my ability even at 5%. Boo to you, Kozlaw, come on. Well, that's not Kozlaw's fault, that's the random number generator. Just deciding that I had a 1 in 20 chance of failure, and that was what I needed. Basically a critical miss. In if it were Dungeons and Dragons, I rolled a 1. I don't really play that much Dungeons and Dragons. Critical miss is the wrong term for it, probably. You know, critical something. You know, critical hit is correct, I think, right? I don't actually play much Dungeons and Dragons. I played a little bit back in high school or something, but just never really got too into it. Okay, there's a couple of orc priests coming over here. Let's not be too flippant about that. This is great, though. I mean, I like playing a troll in the early game. Can we get these guys? Well, okay, let's throw rocks at them. Good. We are down to like 3 rocks now, right? Yeah, we only have 3 rocks left for real. So maybe we'll find another one. That would be nice. Maybe we'll make it to temple. Or, excuse me, we'll make it to lair and call it a video. Found temple already. Nice. Any hats yet? I forget what else trolls can wear. Not too much else. Certainly not gloves. Certainly not a lot of other things. Throwing is good. Yeah, if throwing gets up to 5, we can turn that off again, I think. I've been pretty satisfied with my throwing ability. He might, like, confuse us, but he didn't. So, good to that. What's my title, by the way, now? Trollish Disaster. I like that a lot. Yep, wandering mushrooms. Seems to be a number of wandering mushrooms around here. I don't remember them being so common. They still get the F. So it's not like the F has been retired, it's just that those active ballistoma sites have been changed to a P. Which seems particularly strange because definitely they would be a fungus, right? Mycology, that's the study of fungus. It explicitly means mushrooms. So, I really just don't know. We have been slowed by that wraith. Is that normal behavior? I don't know if that ever used to happen. We seem to have entered a bat wraith area. I wonder if it's some spooky Halloween place with lots of undead. We'll see, I guess, if we step inside. Yeah, it's a Iridellum Newell Vault. That's really reasonable. It's cool. It's a sweet hexagon vault. I like it. I don't know what's down here. Oh, a shadow. Oh, those are megabats, too. Whoa, megabats. I was not anticipating megabats. Can we take them out? Please don't hit me too hard. Yeah, they do hit kind of hard, but come on. Slow down. Okay, yeah. Too full to eat stuff. That's neat. I like this this temp altar vault here. This is cool. Don't think I've ever seen this one before. I don't know if it's new or I just never saw it, but this is a cool little palace of Iridalimul here. Yeah, fire bats, which can do some damage. I think that eventually Kozlov will provide us with temporary elemental resistance, which is interesting. I forgot that I have nothing to be scared of with those Sky Beasts because I've got the Storm Dragon armor, so we should be even more flippant with Sky Beast than we have been already. This is really cool. What's this in here? Was that another altar? An altar of a little one? You're done with it. Does that strike anybody as strange? I don't know. That's pretty cool, I guess. I don't know. Let's see if there's any other temples around here. Any other altars, rather. Yeah, interesting. Scorpion is no issue. So that's TrHu. Okay, so there's a few of them. So it's a semi-ecumenical temple, I guess. You know, Iridalimul preferred. This is like the Iridalimul. This is like sort of the orthodox Iridalimul, you know, for those who worship a slightly different sect of Iridalimul. And then over here, there's other options too. You know, it's just you know, sort of a local ecumenical temple. It caters to the local demographics. Like over here is the Shining One. So this is, you know, I mean, there are worshippers of the good gods here too. Very interesting. Yeah, alright. Shining One is not in my highest favor right now. Certainly we are sort of upset with the Shining One. And what's that up there? Is that Kiku? Yeah, okay. This is cool. I like this ecumenical temple vault style thing, but filled with bats. Maybe it's like an ecumenical temple that just sort of got like overrun by bats and ghouls. Maybe like Iridalimul like tried to like take over one of the altars. That's why there's two of them, but it caused sort of an unbalancing. They caused undead and bats to flood in, and the temple had to be abandoned. Something like that. Shadows. Nice. Shadows also used to be P's, now the W's. Up to level 11 though. Neat. Here come more fire bats, and I'm curious about what's in there. What's in the rune door? We gotta check it out. Oh, and I completely forgot to identify any of my stuff. We also have a new ring. What am I doing here? Let's put on that ring. Cursed ring of loudness. Okay, whatever. That's pretty dumb. I mean, take it off. I guess it doesn't matter that much because we're already about as loud as we can get. So I don't think that matters that much. But whatever, we'll take it off. Yeah, let's check this out, and then we'll check out our other stuff. Actually, I might want healing for whatever's in here. So let's see if we can identify some of this stuff. We gotta repel missiles. Oh yeah, our Kozlov polity has been going up like crazy. We haven't even noticed. We're up to 4 stars already. So our repel missiles is up. That's really amazing. Yeah, I mean, let's see. Surrounded by a storm, immune to clouds, call upon nature, give life to nearby clouds. Oh, okay, so I can summon my own elementals? That's pretty neat. I like that. I think they removed Summon Elemental as a spell, so this might be the only way to do it now. I'm glad we got our fill of that in the last game. Okay, and then I adapt resistances as well, so that's kind of neat, I guess, for prolonged battles. Alright, well, cool. Let's just read some of these scrolls. Do we have a blowgun yet? No. So enchant weapon will be wasted, basically. Recharge. Paralysis, I guess, is the best option. Amnesia. Fog. Fear. enchant weapon, but we don't have anything. But that's okay, because we don't really want to use weapons too much. If anything, it was just going to be a blowgun. Quaff. Should we just random quaff this stuff? Let's identify a few of the rare ones. Identify rare. Identify rare. Identify rare. What's going on here? Oh yeah, I read fog. Never mind. Drop that. I mean, I guess we can pretty safely bet that some of those common ones are going to be curing and stuff. Well, anyway, we identified all our stuff. That's what I wanted to do. We'll save some of those potions for when we get more stuff. Flayed Ghost is also a W now, so that's interesting. But we should be able to take them out. Let's try some rocks. Okay. Flaying Ghost is a little scary, because you can flay us a lot. But we got him. Is flaying not temporary anymore? Or maybe that's just the damage that he had done to us legitimately. That's fine. We got a cool ring. I'm all about that. This is a neat vault. I'm all about this cool hexagon style temple vault here. This was fun. Haunted temple here. We'll check out this ring. Yeah, we'll absolutely check out this ring. The ring jail. Okay, well, it's better than nothing, and especially with our spirit, it's much better than nothing. So, we'll take it. We'll take it for now. RN Plus is not bad. I don't think Kozlov, I think that's beyond the purview of Kozlov, is to provide negative energy resistance. I think that's really more of the Shining Ones department. So, Kozlov is more about the pure elemental resistances. Whereas RN is beyond the elements. It is, you know, beyond nature. Okay, killer bees, yikes. Can we upheave these guys? Are they just getting killed by my clouds? If so, amazing. Yes, this is what I'm talking about. This is a proper degree of clouds surrounding us now. Now as we auto-explore around, we look like we've got a crazy thing going on. This is what I'm talking about. Alright, I'm completely sold on Kozlov as a concept. Alright, eat some more bat flesh, which is a delicious reminder of what we found here. We also got a new kind of ring here. It could be better than sustainabilities. Protection from cold, absolutely better than that. Yeah, sustainability is nice, I guess, but situational. Okay, have we seen the lair yet? No. Interesting. Seems a little late for the lair, but that's okay. You know, a late lair is kind of a good thing, in my opinion. There's a giant spore. Let's hit him with magic darts. And then go take care of that. Destroy that and that. How do we miss all this fungus? This is crazy. This thing must have cropped up out of nowhere. Got him. Excellent work. Alright. That was a fun floor. It was a fun dungeon level. I hear the roar of battle. Wow. Okay. Yes. Yes, I do. I'm all about that. Cool. New kind of ring. New kind of staff. But I don't really care about that. We're not a staff user. We could use magic mapping. So we'll try to move through efficiently as possible. Long way away. Sky Beast, but who cares? Yep, we got this. So just show me the aura flame here. Found a cloak, but we already have the best cloak we had. No. Distant. Aura flame is a bit better. Okay. New kind of amulet is interesting. Guardian Spirit is not bad for us, though. That could be related to where we need to go. If it gets urgent, we will use a blow of magic mapping on it, because why not? No, this is just the Orcish Mines. Never mind. It also looks like the lair is over here, if I had to say. Okay, we're trying to avoid this for now. Here it is. This is it. Right? Yeah, everybody's coming after us. This is a little crazy. Just take him out. Have we seen the aura flame yet? Let's read magic mapping. Yeah, we need to go up there. Alright. Fortunately, that means we have to fight our way back through here. I was wondering if I was destroying fungus, but at the same time, we don't care that much. Take out this guy before it gets too late. And now let's keep going. Yeah, of course everybody in the world wants to fight us. But that's okay, because we love to fight around the world. Okay. Protection from physical attacks is fading. Oh, okay, I get protection from physical attacks. What was the most recent creaking? Is it almost gone? Steady creaking. I think we're okay. Is there any corpse we could eat? That's what I'm wondering about. No, not really. No, not till way back there. Alright, whatever. Let's just go inside. We'll find something to eat. Oh, we got plenty of perma-food. Nice. Alright, or into the Bailey. So, this is kind of fun. Alarm trap over there? No, certainly not. Okay, hi guys. What's up? What do we have? They have tomahawks returning. That's really good for us. I mean, we're going to use all those. Right? So should we just run through? We have our repel missiles. I don't think this is really hurting us very much. So what do we do about this? Just ignore these guys? I mean, they're barely scratching us. Hello? Hello? I mean, we could throw stuff at them too, but it's just not even necessary. Let's throw something at this guy. Definitely. Let's try a disaster area. Or upheaval. Yeah, because that's at 1%. Yeah, let's upheave over here. Okay, that's kind of cool, I guess. Blast of ice, blizzard. Hit some guys. Throw a large rock at you. Try to take them out, all these jokers. Alright. This is a little crazy. Yeah, the Orc Knight is the only thing that I was worried about, really. That Orc Warrior is a little bit annoying too, but he is only got an axe. He can't get us with a spear or anything. This is really crazy and fun. These clouds just do good work. Attract everybody to us, and then yeah, it just sort of works itself out. What's that? The Scroll of Fear. Bunch of stones. Name is Sharon, so we could be Sharon Stone, you know. Wearing Whale. What's that? Lantern of Shadows. We could be interested in that. Couple of summons, you know. Whole bunch of tomahawks are returning. It's actually good for our character. Normally I'd be sort of pissed. Slightly annoyed to see this particular version of the Bailey. But this time we're feeling pretty good about this. What's our throwing at? 5.4? So yeah, we're actually pretty okay about this. We've got a whole bunch of tomahawks here. If you guys just want to wander away and leave me alone, that would be great. Hobgoblin corpse. Here's something. Yes. We get any other sort of stuff out of this? We've got a new kind of ring. Let's check that out. Positive energy. Okay. Resist mutation is great to have. Okay, so this is good stuff. We'll keep resist cold on for now, especially because we do have a little bit of RN plus already. And I guess we'll just pick up these tomahawks and go. Here's another, chunk of meat. Yep, tomahawks are returning. We'll eat this too. Tomahawks returning. Returning. Yeah, there's a lot of tomahawks returning here, and we should just take them all. Cool. So maybe that's an incentive to work up our throwing a little bit more, which we are doing. Invocations, I don't know if that was really necessary, strictly necessary upheaval there, but our party is growing really fast, and I wanted to test it out a little bit, so there you go. I mean, our party is still really good. What else can we do now? We can do disaster area. I don't know what that is. Blast the entire area around you. So that's like a true area of effect. We can do it to everything around us, sort of like a shatter type effect, I guess. So that could be very nice for, Vault 5 and situations like that. But let's not get ahead of ourselves too much. We did get our other rock, didn't we? Oh, we forgot a rock in there. That's a shame. Well, we got a bunch of tomahawks returning anyway, so we got something to throw. Whoa, okay, this is kind of bad. I probably should not have done that. I thought those were vampire mosquitoes for some reason. Yeah. Wait a second. Alright, so I gotta re-register that. Killer bees now look like vampire mosquitoes. That's no excuse. I should have read it, but I wonder what vampire mosquitoes look like. Do vampire mosquitoes exist anymore? I'm not sure. Hungry ghost, whatever. Worker ants. So yeah, a lair's gotta be around here somewhere, right? Am I wrong? Worker ant corpse. Potion of porridge. Surprised those haven't been removed from the game by now. Just seems like it's inevitable that they would be. What's that? A disc of storms. That's really kind of perfect, actually. That will only add to my elemental might, considering that I already have the electrical resistance. Yeah, we work our evocations up. We can do this over and over again. All right, so let's just put a little bit in evocations too. That means we're probably going to want to turn something off eventually. But I'm happy just generally growing all these skills. I know, it's bad form. But this is the type of character where I feel we can pull it off. What's this? Book of Minor Magic. Surely everything's at 100%. Yeah, I mean, we could learn Blink or something. Repel missiles being unnecessary here. Yeah, I mean, we could learn Blink, but I don't see it really happening. What's this? Scroll of Noise, great. Very hungry, great. Scroll of Immolation might actually be kind of useful for us. Near starving, that's unfortunate, but we can eat something. We got stuff to eat. Okay, that's a little annoying, but we can eat something right now. Let's eat some pizza. Let's eat beef jerky first, actually. Okay. Come on, give me something to eat. Okay, good. And we still haven't found the lair, huh? We found the Orcish Mines, we found that Bailey, that was pretty cool, but nothing in the way of... Alright, there's a zombie of some... That's the centaur zombie. Take out this guy, throw a couple at these guys. Whoa, okay. Yeah, this is slightly annoying. Killed the hill giant, that's pretty cool. Alright, let's back up into this area. I was trying to get back to the stairs, but I think we'll be okay. The hill giant was the only thing that really scared me. These guys we can tab our way through, I think. I feel drained a little bit, but that's okay because we do have some draining resistance. Whoa. Oh yeah, well, those guys. How about an upheaval down here? Take out those guys. And again, I think we can do a couple of upheavals here. Would be awesome. Okay, that was pretty cool, but let's keep trying. See how this affects our piety. Alright, that killed one of the orc priests. Okay. We really need to quaff some of this right now. Let's quaff K. Potion of Curing. Quaff D. With protection, agility. Okay. Yikes. Okay, this is pretty bad. I might have got myself in a bad situation. Just quaff, keep quaffing. I wish I knew what my health was. Let's try N. Fade into invisibility. That's interesting. Let's try leaving. We are still pretty loud, but I don't know if he can smite us. Okay, this might be bad. We're in a corner. We could always try teleporting. Let's eat a slice of pizza real quick. Another slice of pizza. And then just try to get our way through these guys while we have an advantage. Nice. Alright, that was maybe more dangerous than it needs to be, but that's the way things are going to go with Kozlal, I think. I think it's going to be pretty much everybody swarms us because they hear our intense elemental turbulence. Yep, in fact, they're still coming. And so we just sort of need to learn how to deal with that. Upheaval seemed okay. It might get better as our invocations gets higher. It's only at 5 right now. I mean, I took out one of the priests. I was really hoping to be able to take out more of those guys. When they were all clustered together. But it might get more consistent as we get better. As we get higher. Yeah, I could see Forma Kid working really well here. Whoa! That was really unfortunate. I was hoping to eat all those guys. Okay, it's no problem. Stupid Shadow Imp. Wasting corpses. Very disappointing. Alright, there we go. Sky Beast, we got this. Can't even shock us properly. Black Bear, we got this. Give me something good to eat. And stop running away. So bears will do that now? I thought that was something that only... Oh, no, wait. That was bears, but now bears are H's. They used to be a U, correct? Alright. Again, something to note. There's Wraith. Cool. Take him down. Basilisk. Let's not get paralyzed. That'd be great. Or petrified, rather. Okay, here's a gargoyle. They do hit pretty hard, but we do have repel missiles to hopefully block some of the stuff. Yeah, stone arrows repelled. Very nice. Because those things do actually hurt. Up to 100 HP. I'm pretty happy about that. Very cool. We found the lair. Oh. It's not a stormcloud, that's an iguana. Alright. Feeling good. Look at these storm clouds. Manticores engulfed in freezing vapors that can't be pleasant. My AC. So okay, so is Kozlal protecting my AC now as well? He may very well be. Alright, yeah, that's sort of what I thought. I thought that Kozlal provided us with elemental defenses of all kinds, basically. AC and SH. Nothing in the way of EV, I don't think. But yeah, that's pretty neat. And I guess we'll continue to put it in dexterity. The strength is just going to keep going up. I mean, we don't need to get strength to ludicrous levels. But I do want to get my dodge up to the double digits, would be really nice. New kind of scroll, enchant my armor up. Brilliant. We haven't found a hat yet, have we? No. We don't want a shield. There's jelly. Get our, do not have any large rocks anymore. That's distressing. Just try throwing a couple rocks at him. Back into this corner. That's a yak. That's a hound. Okay. Yeah, that thing burns my claws. Did we get actually... Yeah, we still haven't gotten corroded by it, so... Oh, my AC only went up temporarily. I understand. That's when the Kozlov is protecting us from physical harm. That makes sense. He boosted up by +2. Well, I guess we're out of those large rocks. Oh, we've got one left. Let's wield these tomahawks of returning, though. That could be neat. Like, let's just try it right now. Woo! Throw off a few. Seems to work okay. Lacks the punch of the large rock, though. Like here, we would love to have a couple more of those large rocks. Like, yeah, I would love to be able to throw a large rock at this guy, and then maybe what else? Disaster area seems like excessive. Disc of storms. Okay, that didn't do much. This disc of storms is worthless. Can I at least paralyze you? No, not really. Well, what am I supposed to do about this guy? Don't want to back myself in a corner there. Not necessarily. I mean, I don't think I can take him down just by chopping at him. Or just Wand of Flame. Yeah, this is not working very well. Let's go Storms one more time. That seemed to work reasonably well. Okay, that works. And now let's finish him off with the flame. Got him. Okay. So Disc of Storms actually did pretty well. I think we're okay with that Disc of Storms. Could be a good option. It would have been better, I think, if we were in a more open area. But Disc of Storms is relatively unique amongst the evocables in that it can be used over and over again, with the expectation that you won't have electricity resistance most of the time, but we happen to find it super early. So we are totally electricity ready, whereas most enemies at this point in the game are not at all. Yeah, that's what I thought. You guys are merging to a very large slime creature. We don't want to get it up to Titanic levels. Let's let him get out into the open here. Alright, so he can... Yeah. That way our clouds can take full effect as well. Here comes the neighborhood. I like it, though. I like this style of gameplay. It's working for me. Show me a hat. I want a hat. Oh, a blowgun. Nah. Maybe we should give up on a blowgun. We don't really need it anymore. It's more of an early game sort of thing anyway. Let's zap this wand. Oh. Random effects could be useful, I guess, for some definition of useful. To evoke the Disc of Storms. Does that cost hunger, I wonder? I'm not sure. Well, that's whatever. I've heard that ugly things are much more difficult now, so we need to be cautious of that. Although we were able to tab our way through that one, you know, it wasn't a whole pack of them by any means. And the purple ones don't have any particular elemental affinity. I guess, you know, I mean, we were able to handle some elemental business, what with Kozlow's temporary resistance, but if we get attacked by a pack of different colors at once, it could be dangerous. So we made it to Dungeon 11. Wow, we're already like more than 2/3 of the way through the dungeon, and I think we got a pretty solid character rolling. I guess what we'll do is go to the lair and go through the lair, because that is absolutely appropriate at this point. It's a pretty late lair, but we'll appreciate the experience and whatever loot we find. But I'm feeling really good. I'm feeling super good about this character already. Much better than that first one. So this has been fun. Yeah, let's just poke right down in the lair here. Okay, good. I'll probably go down to layer 2 and make a stash. This is obviously the correct place to make a stash. Okay, yeah. Didn't really want to get fighting, but I guess it's unavoidable. Looks like there may be a, there may be an ant hive or something here based on this. Green rats. Not that dangerous. Yep. No. Yep. So let's go right here. Kill this frog. And we'll just set this as our stash. Drop some of our stuff as soon as we take care of this porcupine. Of course, 80 more people are going to come and kill us. I think that porcupine was just killed by our elemental aura, which is amazing. Yeah, let's drop some of this stuff that we just absolutely are not going to use right now. Like, this random effects we're not going to use realistically. Come on, immolation is worth saving here. Not like, I mean, there's no such thing as destruction anymore, as item destruction, but still, I mean, there's no reason to carry it around, so. Like recharging and amnesia, we don't need it. Magic mapping is worth having, I guess. A couple of potions. Yeah, fine. These books we don't need. And, yeah. That's a start at least. Drop some of this perma food. Like, we'll have, just the meat rations should be plenty. 10 meat rations is more than sufficient. And, yeah, drop this positive energy just because, well, I don't need it for now. Ring of Ice is worth saving on for an ice cave. Sustainability is, yeah, I guess you never know. We might see an orange crystal statue or something like that. But, yeah. This is looking pretty good. I think we can just drop our regular tomahawks, because we've got these better tomahawks. Drop these needles. I guess we're not going to do needles. Well, actually, yeah, let's see what happens, but for now I'm okay just dropping these needles. And, yeah. Guess we're good to go. Kill these ants. Lots of ants are upset about us barging into their neighborhood. And I can't say I blame them too much. Cool. Alright, yeah, here comes the queen ant. I guess let's finish this off and then call it a video. Take on the queen. Drag you upstairs. So there's no surprises. Cool. Alright, took out the ants. Nothing to it. And I guess that's a good place to call it. So, yeah, that was a great little introductory video to point 15 here. We got a good character rolling, good character brewing here, and we will continue with him next time, possibly sometime later today even. But I just wanted to take a break right now, change my init file settings, and you know, go do some other stuff, and then probably I'll record a little bit more later this evening. So thanks for watching, you guys. I'll see you next time.